Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Temtem with me. Belsoda Grunt, we can pull back the curtain for a second. Did you start your video on time? Because my countdown.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did. I figured out the woohoo.
Normally we count down 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we start the video. But I just did it in Mario Wahoos. So okay, all right. Belsoda Grunt, can you do this one as Mario for us? It's like a Mario 64 speedrun when they do the backwards long jump. Go.
Could you do this one for me as Yoshi?
Bang. Bang. Ow, bang.
Yep. What? It's me.
Yoshi. Bang. Bang. Ow.
Woohoo!
Bang.
I don't know enough Mario sounds to cover it all. I'll do Baby Mario from Yoshi's World.
Mario does know English. Mario does know English at like a first grade level, a grade 1 level, a year 1 level. I don't know.
Say all of the above.
I don't know. What are they in Australia? Houses? Gryffindor?
House one. Yeah, that's
House
right. You elevate through the houses. We had
Ascensions?
In some places it's grade, and it used to be form. So it'd be like second form, third form, fifth form.
In the US, they're actually just called ascension levels.
Oh, rad! Damn, I gotta get to the US for exclusively that reason.
The US is a turn-based roguelike deck builder.
Oh, no. I've never needed anything more. Every time I open my inbox and I see new deck building roguelike, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sick of you. And I open the email and then I look at it and I'm like, all right, probably not this one though.
Yeah. I get a lot of deck building roguelike games that look like and it's I say look like phone games. I say look like phone games, you know. And I know that doesn't necessarily always mean they're bad, but like I say the over under on me liking a game that is primarily designed for phones is so much. Oops. I did not mean to wait. Is so much lower than one without phone design in mind. Because it feels like, I don't know.
Yep.
Usually feels like there's a lot of things that you have to cut, you know, that I don't want cut.
Yeah, the design is simplified. Like, I'm not saying that mobile games are bad. I'm not saying that non-mobile games are necessarily good. Are you locked on this screen for a moment, by the way?
I had to decide if I wanted to get rid of a move or not.
Right. Got it. Yeah, I'm making no value judgments about them. I loved Monument Valley. I like Idle Kingdom Clicker. I like Reigns. You know, like
Florence.
They have value. Sorry.
Have you played Florence?
I have not played Florence.
I think you'd like Florence.
I apparently would like Florence as well. So I will add that to my list in order to give myself a third, fourth list element at that point. Meteor Fall Cromet's Tail, that was designed for a phone, or I think the original Meteor Fall was.
Demon Crawl.
I've enjoyed these, but they are a little simplified. The interface.
And there's some genres where that works, and I think that's predominantly puzzle games, to be honest.
Yeah.
Puzzle games, I don't think it matters. Like, puzzle games and some simplified deck, like I think Dicey Dungeons would work well on phone.
Yeah, it could.
Because it's a relatively simplified, shortened down. It's a quicker roguelike than others. But like, Demon Crawl, it's the best phone game that exists right now.
I would probably have difficulty with the size of the screen, to be entirely honest, because like I have difficulty with the size of my screen, and they're like, you know, big. They are big screens. They are big sized.
Yeah.
I really wish that you could actually map scroll up and scroll down to the mouse wheel rather than W and S, because that would enable me to play it with just the mouse.
Oh, can you not? I don't know. I never even most of the time I don't bother to rebind controls a lot of times unless I'm putting something like if I put active items in roguelikes on the side button of my mouse. Other than that, I pretty much won't mess with it for the most part.
The side button on my mouse, like I have 6 side buttons on my mouse, and I got it for specifically that reason, and they barely ever work.
Ooh.
Like it just doesn't register doing it.
Yeah, I mean that's not great. Mine works pretty good. I've been repurchasing the same mouth from my dentist. I've been repurchasing the same mouse. It's just and it's such a I don't know. It's like a weird, it's just a Logitech quiet mouse. I literally Googled online, like, what is the quietest mouse? Because I was having problems with getting them to my clicks to not pick up in my videos, and like Audacity at the time wasn't getting rid of it. So I was just like, I want one that's really quiet. And then I can't use anything else. It has 2 buttons on the side, and it's fantastic. And it doesn't make a noise. Like, this is me clicking as loud as I can. Oh, gotta love it.
Ooh. See, mine's not a quiet mouse, but like, I'm gonna put it next to the microphone and click.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I have a good microphone now, so I could have any mouse I want. The pick of the litter.
Whoa, look at this guy showing off.
The pick of the litter. It's, but I mean, like, I feel like with any semi-quality microphone and the right settings, you could have a loud mouse and it wouldn't matter. But
very, very true. The thing I've always said about good microphones, and this is because I heard it from someone else who knows more about microphones than me, is the mark of a good microphone is not how much it picks up, but how little.
Yeah. That sounds about right. So
it says there's a gift here, right here, where we are. And I think that might be the pendant that got dropped in Solaro River. So I'm just seeing if maybe like I can just like interact with the ground here and get it somehow.
Okay, Shy Guy.
Guys, kind of sounds like a villager from Minecraft. Drop the pendant. Give it to us.
Give us the pendant. Coward. We know you ate it.
Aetheron Scavenger is gonna make it like real easy to
grind.
Grind. There we go. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Sorry.
I'm gonna need a voice.
The villager from
Especially
Minecraft.
A voice that comes with another. No. Especially a voice that comes with another natural voice that is like accompanying it, because there's 2 characters here, so we're gonna have to do each.
Oh shoot. I need to make a freaking list because we've just exhausted every every voice I know.
All right, well, I'm gonna go with Family Guy.
Oh god.
The Family Guy from Family.
The Family Guy.
Yeah, we're very close. I can sense it.
I haven't watched pick a character. I haven't really. I've watched basically no Family Guy, but I'll try.
Stewie.
This is not what I signed up for. I don't know. I don't remember. I know he sounds pretentious, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's pretentious, a little bit high, a little bit effeminate as well, a little flamboyant.
I was told we'd be helping her find that cash. I'm
Archaeology is
Stewie.
hard work, Professor. Yeah, we're so close. I'm going to Bugs Bunny. We're so close to the extra marks of spot, Doc. Yeah.
He makes some kind of a noise, doesn't he? Like some. I don't.
Yeah, he's got like a.
This is not archaeology, but a mere treasure hunting. Your lady Lottie is a vulgar scavenger. There.
The problem is like I can only do Griffin's voice for exactly 1 sentence. What about that shine, boo, America? You like that? Well, you shouldn't, because that's my side boob. Good night, America. That's it. All I can do. And the laugh as well. Hey, who goes there? You're not getting out of here.
He's turning into like a mobster.
Hey, who goes there? See? You're not getting out of here, see?
Come now, there's no need for
No witnesses, eh? That's what Lady Lottie said.
I've probably
Banshee and Sconch.
Why does
Let's
that sound
out
like? Why does that
Banshee
sound like a
escape.
morning shock jockey kind of like?
Coming at you live with Banshee and Sconch.
I'm attacking.
Morning
Sponge.
Zoo Crew. Because they always have a button that farts. Always.
It's true.
Invariably.
It's true.
I'm gonna go for the Sconch.
Banshee and the Sconch.
In the morning.
Oh heck! I died.
Coming at you live from WSFM 1.506. The smooth tunes and smooth grooves to get you through your day. All right, we're about to crank call someone on death row and tell them that they're getting a pardon. All right. Hello, inmate 24507. This is Banshee and the Sconch.
Do you have a loved one on death row? Send in their phone numbers to us now. Oh, jeez.
Sconch, it's time to die. Please, thank you.
Air specialist.
I think that's probably like a botanist, a hydrologist, you know, just a buff to my attacks doing that.
Just a generalologist. I could chain lightning. And it would do,
Yeah, if you wanted to murder me.
it would do a very good job.
Fine. I will change
No.
my
I'm gonna DC beam Banshee because it should blow him up.
No. I'll change my tem. Do your thing because it's
Okay.
actually quite good.
Okay.
All of the rest of mine are flying tems, so they actually would die to it.
Ooh. Go on without me.
Could you send out one of mine, please?
But I have Ethron. What do you?
No! You'll have all the experience, and I will have none. I should probably just farm a little off camera to be
Wait.
honest.
Oh, you sent out Piegood. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Who do you want out?
All of mine would have died to your attack.
Who do you want out?
Probably the lowest level one, to be entirely honest with you. Get him, Malady.
I didn't realize you
pronounced
sent out
law.
mine.
Well, my attack against the Banshee doesn't do good, but you also have leaf attacks, and that'll kill the Calibus, so I think I'm just gonna peck the Banshee. No,
Peck
that's
He's also low on energy, the Banshee, so he might die if he does anything. So
all of my attacks are bad against Banshee right now. I'm just gonna kill Banshee with this then. Leave him.
leave him. No, you were intimidated, actually. See,
Yeah, that makes
he
sense.
had to get rest anyway.
Get him.
Oh, nice try. Ew.
Extremely well done. A disgrace. This whole thing is a disgrace, I say. Yeah, see?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
another
God.
setup.
It's again. All right.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use my
I have to change
Temessence.
my party order a little.
I'm using my Temessence vial. Okay, I'm good.
Eh. All right. I'll give us the voices for this one, and you can do the.
Okay.
I am going to. What has like an obvious voice? This is difficult. I think we've
I know.
exhausted so many of the obvious voices. I think you're right. I'm trying to think of cartoons and just like pull from there.
Comment section.
Did you-
This is a
Comment
call.
section.
This is a call to action. Give us all of your voices that we haven't done. so we can.
I thought you wanted to do the voice of the comment section.
Oh yeah, well we'll do that for now, and then comment section. Give us all your ideas for different voices.
Mm-hmm. Well, comment section. We'll each do it, but you go first.
It depends. Are they saying something nice to me or not? Your turn to dig. This is them commenting on my Dead Cells video, telling me I play too slow.
What? I've been digging all morning. Keep digging. This is the cool people who comment on my videos.
No way! You keep taking bathroom breaks, and at this rate, you'll never get to the hand of the king.
Hey, watch out. Over there.
This is where I come in. Backseating time. You'll regret this, stranger.
I recently had someone who commented some very, very rude and mean stuff on a couple episodes at the start of one of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Plays. And so I got baited. I responded. And I responded effectively saying, hey man, like, you don't actually know what the hell you're talking about here, so just knock it off. You're being really rude. And then I got to watch over the course of the next day when I went to sleep, him watch and then comment a ruder comment on every single next episode in the playlist. Up until 8, when I was like, you're going to the Shadow Realm, friend. I can't believe I had the patience up until this point.
I can't believe you did either. Oh. I also, scavenger. I always think it's so strange, like, the oldest videos, I feel like for me, when it's rare that someone comments on a video that's over a year old. For me, first of all, it's rare. But when it happens, the percentage chance that it's like a backseating but nasty comment, the percentage chance is so much higher. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because they're the people who, you know, like, I'm typically commenting on a video that old. People just don't do it because they're like, hey, it's not relevant anymore, and especially if I'm backseating, obviously the series is over. Maybe they're the people who don't, you know, who don't realize, who can't put that 2 and 2 together, and maybe that's why, I guess.
It will forever remain a mystery that I do not. I'm going back to my my previous stance of that was rude. Go to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. I think
actually, no. I know what happened. It's because like I did respond, and then I sent to the Shadow Realm just in case like they actually get to see the response. And then it didn't work. YouTube's been really screwy recently. Have you had like uploads just fail recently as well?
Yes. I have had uploads fail.
What's happening with that?
I've had uploads fail. I've had all of my uploads come out with the file name as the title, even after I've changed the title. I've had, and that happened like, it's only just stopped happening. It happened for weeks, like a month, and it was awful. I have not had the Shadow Realm problem not work, but maybe that's the kind of thing where maybe those people just haven't tried to comment again. It's possible.
Possible.
He's
just having like a lot of trouble recently.
Yeah. Usually, it feels like when stuff like that happens, it means that a major change is coming, is what I found.
Yeah, I recognize the possibility of that, and I am terrified of the possibility of that, specifically due to the fact that the next major change they're going to do is removing Creator Classic. They still do not have the ability to upload multiple videos at the same time in the new Creator, but
you want to know what I do?
They're moving to remove the old one. What do you do? Open multiple windows?
Yes, I just open multiple windows. That's
a good idea.
That's what I do.
The format for uploading from there is so much worse, though. Like, the previous one actually is streamlined. It's got, like title, tags, description, thumbnail. And these ones are like, oh, okay, so every single video, tell us whether or not you have, you know, like, permission from the US licensing companies of TV to put what you have in it.
Yeah.
No.
Rhapsody, this item. We just got EXP Share. We just got EXP Share. That is...
Finally!
That is huge. That is huge. Wow, okay. Well, I wish I
need to find...
This guy could have just, you know, not been training Etheron exclusively forever, and I could have just got this. I didn't realize that we were going to get it so early. Usually this is a very late game thing in Pokemon. So, or
well,
I mean, guess in the new ones.
In Gold, it was quite early.
Was it? I guess I'm thinking of in like Fire Red, Leaf Green. It takes quite a while. I think.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought in Gold and Silver it was like relatively early on.
Maybe. The new ones just have it on all the time.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a smoke bomb quickly. Because all of my Tems are dead, and my Temessence file is empty. And that's just not like a recipe for success right there. Okay.
Change.
I mean, I keep looking at all my Temtems and going like, oh, you don't actually have like good SVs. But they have way better SVs than the ones that I have in my party right now. So maybe I should still swap them out.
Yeah. Ooh. MoreThanAwesome's fine as long as I'm okay with the fact that his HP and stamina are so bad. And I am. Because I get to see the big number. His attack damage and special damage are... They're the big number.
Big number.
They're the big number.
Okay, hang on.
See, here's what I do.
Commander Kronos. Get hot swapped.
Here's what I wonder. If they're not in the 3 we have with us, do they still get experience? You know what I'm saying? Since we have 6.
As in with the
front
Cow's
3.
Cloak?
Yes. Do you imagine?
I'd assume so.
Even if they're, we'll test it out.
Okay. I've got a Dysnomia with 1 in the defense for SVs.
Oh no. What is your starter like?
I'll tell you as soon as I get back along to it here. Jazzy, all right. Ugh, 19, 28, 34, 22, 25, 37, 31.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Your Tem, the Rhapsody Tem is not much better.
Yeah.
Not much better.
Maybe it's about time to not have those.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been.
It, but they are garbage.
I haven't been using you for a while because of my dang nature. I always put my starter from Pokemon in the box immediately, always, as soon as I can.
Oh.
Always.
I always keep them forever.
I know that's the reason is probably because most people do is probably the reason I don't.
Okay, fair enough. Buck the trend.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, well, I mean, like, I don't know, when I've watched a decent amount of Pokemon stuff before and like watched other people playing, I'm just like, I want to see it I want to see a different run. Like, I try as hard as I can to have a unique run to see, like, I don't know, just because I feel like I've seen the run with the starter before, you know?
Totally fair. I kind of did that, but I went differently on it in the like when I was working at a big box chain store and like on lunch breaks and stuff like that. I would play an emulated version of Pokemon on my phone. Please, police, do not arrest me. And I would specifically only play with my, like, I would play on 400% speed emulated, and then I would play with only my starter, and I would try and win the entire game with my starter. Just them.
So, like, the exact opposite of what I did.
Exactly. Like, I was trying to have something unique, but I was still
in a
going
different way.
completely off, Right?
Yeah, I would do that, but instead, it would be a Zubat. That's what I would do. Effectively, I like the Pokemon Shield. I played with, basically did the entire game with Squovit, this new squirrel Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I beat the game and he was like level 90, and everyone else was like not even close.
Mm-hmm.
like level, like nothing. What we doing in here?
Level nothing, damn. We're going back down so that we can meet the archaeologist.
No! Kill him!
So I just tried the Coward's Cloak thing with them out of the main party, and it didn't work.
Oh shoot, you're right. Me too. And it also didn't work. Me too, but it worked for me.
Oh damn!
Oh, you're just trying to.
I want your patch of the game.
You're trying Rito strats, huh? What? Are you kidding me?
Got him.
This never worked for me.
Does it help that its stats are 14, 11, 3, 17, 18, 23, 22?
No, it's the principle. It's the principle of it.
What? Don't double me to the principle.
Principle. Rhapsody used an emulator.
No, don't tell him.
Lock him up.
It'll get expelled.
Take him to the school jail.
No, not the school jail. Like in Matilda, the chokey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, this phone is much better. 22, 41, 48, 30, 31, 27, 38.
48, 15.
What was my phone name? I think my phone was Wild Carl.
Yes, it is.
And it's got Hydrologist as its ability as well.
Not bad.
Damn good.
My stats are 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Are those the numbers from Lost?
Yeah. Correct.
Seriously?
Yeah.
When are we doing our Lost podcast? When are we doing the Lost Boys, by the way?
I don't know. Whenever you're free. And ready to have a really good time for 2 seasons and then have a really not nearly as good time for the rest of the podcast.
It's all right. We can quit around when the writers did.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have archived versions of all the websites that they put up for the ARG around it.
I don't even know about the ARG, to be honest.
Oh, I followed it so much. It's like you could log into like Dharma subsidiaries and like different companies that were mentioned on like background props in an episode.
Well, you can be in charge of that part of the podcast and inform me.
Oh, perfect. Did you get into the old the?
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite part is when it turned into the
Oh, of course, I remember that bit. Did you get into the portal potato 2 sack? The portal 2 potato sack ARG. There we go. I know I'll get there eventually.
No. Does it have something to do? Does it have something to do with that Steam badge you have?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I think it was also the first Steam badge. Like it got translated into a Steam badge afterwards, but like it would be like one of the only things you could get added to your profile at the time because badges didn't exist.
Oh.
And effectively, like, it was so weird. It was like there was a patch to Portal that included radios in every level that were hidden in different levels, and then you'd have to get them to a certain point in the level, and then they would play a tune, and then that tune turned out to be an audio encoded version of a CCTV image, and then that CCTV image would give you a little bit more of a clue about another game that you would have to go into, and then you play Killing Floor, and you play The Ball, and I played so many different indie games over the course of time. It was super cool. Anyway, it's almost the end of the episode, so let's just do the turn into the quest before I gush about that for a billion years.
It's okay. We'll make a podcast on. Honestly, it would be really cool to do a whole podcast about different ARGs. That would genuinely be a cool podcast. But that's for later.
I would need to have followed more ARGs to have enough information. But is it safe now?
Yes. I dealt with them.
Finally! I was dying to get back to work. Let's go!
They were dying too.
Indeed, but first things first, in the name of archaeology, thank you, Rhapsody Plays and Retromation, have these.
30 tiny crystals. I may or may not care about that.
I don't know if it's worth caring about. Let's have a look. Is it money?
It's money, I think.
30
tiny monies.
Yep, can be sold for a good price. Sweet.
I mean, 30 of them that can be sold for a good price maybe is worthwhile. I feel like maybe in the next bit we should start to do like the main quest for a bit.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Just seeing all these rewards and crying is making me want to do that. But we'll see.
That is totally fair.
But that's going to do it for today because I just remembered it's my outro. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to both channels and then unsubscribe from both channels and then subscribe to both channels again.
And then hit the bell.
And hit the bell on every single channel you have on YouTube. Subscribe to 100 new YouTube channels. Hit the bell on all of them.
5 videos a day.
Hit the bell on every single one of those new channels. And just
ring that bell like a Quasimodo.
And then congratulations. You don't have to sleep anymore because you can't. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Adios.